Okay, so what I'm going to go over are indicators, charts, and markets as far as using the MACD indicator and this specific method, which is the real money popcorn trading method. So every exchange is really different, just depending on which exchange that you're using. So we're going to go over 5 different exchanges and how to utilize the MACD on those exchanges for this method and which charts to use and so forth. So without further ado, the first exchange is LBRY. And LBRY actually is pretty cool because the MACD is already here. It's already present. You don't have to add it into the charts. And so with that being said, I would make sure that my chart was on a 5-minute chart. I would check that first because this method ideally works on a 5-minute chart. So the coin that we're looking at right now is Tron and Bitcoin. And if you look right here, there was a change in direction. So the market was originally going up, and you can see that right here. And then right when this crossover happened, it went down and the direction changed and still been going down. But if you look right here, you can see it's approaching a touching point to where it's going to cross over again. And this coin is in a downtrend. So if I was using the MACD indicator for this coin, I would actually take a buy on this coin right here because of what I'm seeing right here. So let's look at another coin. Again, you can see it right here. So you can see where it crossed over and it went up and it crossed over and it went down, and it's getting ready to cross over to give you a clue that it's going to change direction. So that's on the coin. So on Binance, you need to go to Advanced so that you can find the indicator. And you also need to set the charts on this one. So I want to go to the minutes, and I'm going to go to 5 minutes. And again, you can see on Binance the MACD is already installed. So here's the first crossover, and the market starts to go down. And then it's actually down towards the bottom, getting ready to cross to give us a clue that it's going to change direction. So again, if I saw this, I would take this buy because this coin is already in a downtrend for 1. It's in a top volume for 2. And this is ideally what I want to look for in MACD. So let's look at a different coin. Let's see if I can. It's not a good example. I want an example of what you don't want to do. Okay, so actually, okay, we can look right here. So on this MACD, you see it actually already crossed, but it's in the beginning stages of the crossover. So like you're catching it like right as it's happening, which is pretty cool. Like it's just barely starting. So if I saw that, I will take the buy as well. But I want to be able to get a better example, but maybe we'll find that on the next exchange. So this exchange is hit BTC, and let's click this coin right here. So on hit BTC, it's actually a little different. In order to get to the MACD, you need to click their switch to trading view chart. And then you're going to hit this little graph looking thingy over here for your indicators. Type into the search MAC, click MACD, and then hit the X. Even though you didn't see it, it appeared, so don't just click it because you didn't see anything. You have a ton of them up here. So if I didn't say so already, it's ideal to leave the MACD settings unless you're like advanced at the default that they already come in. It's just a lot easier, and it seems to be pretty accurate, and I trade on various exchanges. So again, so we see the crossover right here happening, but look at the little itty bitty lines. Look at the consolidation up here. I actually wouldn't take this one. I will not take this. So let's go look at another coin. Now this one is a Bitcoin USD tether, and something that I noticed with trading on this market, the 5-minute chart is just not ideal. So you want to go right here and change it to 15 minutes. If you're on the USD tether markets, the 5-minute is just too spotty. But let's go again and add the MACD. And so, okay, this is actually a great example. So you can see the crossover that happened right here for the uptrend. And then you can see right here the crossover for the downtrend. And this is not a close close. Like, it's not getting closer and closer together to give us a clue that the direction is going to change. This looks like it's going to keep going down some more. So if I saw this is an actual signal for a trade that I would not take, because it's so wide open as far as them touching together. So let's go to the next one is Polynix, and we're going to go over to the exchange. Okay, so here, their charts are not set up, and you have to do a double tap to make your candles line up properly. So if we're going to use the 5-minute chart, we're going to click 5-minute and give it a second to load and catch up with itself. And then we're also going to click the 6-hour. And if we were using the 15-minute chart, we would click 15-minute and 24 hours to make the candles line up properly how we need them to line up. But for, as far as Polynex, their MACD is already installed. It's actually just a little bit harder to see, so you'll have to zoom in to see it. But again, this is not a trade looking at the crossover right here that I actually would take, because they're too close together and it's not like a lot of movement going on right there. So the next one is BitREx, and we'll go to their exchange.
Say what that we have not
Let's just pick an Ethereum market because we've already done the other two. So, like, if I was looking on BitREx itself, I would look at a few things before even picking a coin to utilize the MACD on. And I would look and see the volume. I would look to see if it's in a downtrend. And then I'd also, because every exchange is different, I would look for the lowest spread. So that's something that met all three of those qualifications, like this one.
So what a great battle that is. He and Jason Kelly going at it inside in the middle.
So to adjust them here, you just click the time, and you'll click the 5-minute chart again. And then you'll come to the studies, and you'll select MACD. Scroll down, like I said, just leave them on the defaults that they already come in, because it just makes life a lot easier. And so, again, you can see the downtrend, and this was in a downtrend for a long time, and then it just crossed over right here. So because it had just crossed over right here, I take that one again. So let's look at another one.
So we are in Super Bowl history already. With over 15 minutes of money, 950.
This is in high volume, it's down, and it's like one of the lowest spreads around here right at the current time.
The first both tight ends, 34 seconds down, second down, and say who continues to impress me in this game, and that's Patrick Chung. I really felt like the two tight ends would be such a factor in this ball game, and one of the unknowns is great work. It really is.
You can scroll, like you can you know, if you need a better gauge of what's going to happen, or you want to backdate more, you can just by clicking, you know, the plus and minus signs right here. But again, I would take this trade too, because looking for those signals, especially on BitREx, is super easy. If you look for a coin that's down, it's in the high volume, and it has a low spread, majority of the time you walk right in on what you're looking for with the MACD, which is the crossover from the downtrend and the transition to give you a clue that is going back the other way. And that's how I use the indicators and the charts as far as the real money popcorn method. And so I'm gonna come over here. It's almost done too. I'm pretty excited, man. I've been working on this like since last night. I ain't gonna sleep till 10 o'clock this morning because I've been trying to just get it going for everybody so that it's already up and ready to go. But if you come to the Real Money website and you go to the Real Money Popcorn Trading Method, this is where everything like will be. So like you can come to it whenever you want to, play whichever part, you know, review, really more so that it's all in one place and convenient and all, and you know, just on demand. So it has like the whole is system. It'll be broken down into about 11 videos, along with the verbal steps and the step-by-step videos. Then there's also some resources like information about compounding, resources for exchanges where you can research, and then our social media locations, like where you can find me on social media. So the goal is to have this actually finished no later than in the morning. So you guys will be able to come back here. This whole entire trading will be broke down on this one page. So it has the intro, it has the food for thought, which it has a lot of facts about where, like just where Bitcoin was and where it's going. It has a review of the method, some basics on crypto trading. There's a video about actually utilizing the spreadsheet that I created to go along with this method. You'll have a visual of the method being done and taking place, some videos for calculating your numbers using CoinMarketCap. Some key points. This video will actually be on the indicators and then the walkthrough. And so all these are videos. These are just Dtube videos. That's why I like them. They are so crisp. But these are all videos. Video. Oh, this is a slideshow, so you can just like go through and check the key points. Video. This is an actual link to the spreadsheet, so you can click this and then open it up and make your own copy or download it or whatnot, so that you can have your own copy for the popcorn method. So yeah, it's almost done. I only have about 2 or 3 more videos left, and that's it. So for this method, like, it's at your convenience, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want to, but everything will be where you can find it. So you won't have to, like, feel like if you miss trading or something like that, because it's all going to be just right here. And then you can just go through each of it as much as you need to till you're comfortable to start getting your feet wet with this method. So with that being said, does anybody have any questions before we close?
Well, here we go. 15 minutes of regulation. Start down in 3.
Any questions? Well, well, all right. Like I said, I'll upload this playback into the chat, into the group. As far as the trading group, it'll be available in the Telegram channel. It'll be on the YouTube channel, and of course, it'll be on the website. So thank you guys for spending time with me on this Sunday, and I'll see you guys next Sunday, same time.